So there's something called a golden visa. It allows the really wealthy to enter the country by investing here to create jobs. Now, oftentimes they don't create jobs at all. They just buy fancy apartments in New York or some other place and allows them to get a visa here. Now, I'm told that Trump is against these kind of shenanigans with these immigrants coming in here and let alone people doing anchor babies. Oh my God. Well, this is an anchor baby of a different sort, I suppose. Washington Post explains that there is a conference that was held in Beijing. Turns out Trump's son-in-law's family was there. Huh, interesting. Their name was used all over the conference. And in fact, one of the ways that the conference was billed, it said, invest $500,000 and immigrate to the United States. Well, that sounds appealing, I guess, if you're a really wealthy Chinese official, however you got that money and need to get it out of the country and would like to get a passport to America instead of staying in China where you might get caught. Okay, and the Washington Post explains that over several hours of slideshows and presentations, representatives from the Kushner family, that's interesting, as in Jared Kushner, as in Ivanka Trump's husband, from the Kushner family business urged Chinese citizens gathered at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel to consider investing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a New Jersey luxury apartment complex that would help them secure what's known as an investor visa. Now, Jared Kushner, to be fair, wasn't there, and he says that he divested from this company. We'll get to his amusing excuse on that in a second. But his sister was there, and they were touting this as, hey, invest in the Kushner family, and all of a sudden you might get a golden visa. So let's explain what this visa is. The EB-5 Immigrant Investor Visa Program that Meyer, that's Kushner's sister, discussed Saturday allows rich foreign investors who are willing to plunk down large investments in US projects that create jobs, supposedly, to apply to immigrate to the United States. The EB-5 program has been criticized by members of Congress from both parties who have said that the program in essence sells visas to the wealthiest foreigners. Well, that's exactly what it does. It says if you invest $500,000, I give you a visa. What else would you call that? Okay, the program has been extremely popular among rich Chinese who call it the quote, golden visa. And I hear that the Kushners and the Trumps are ready to shower it all over them. Anyway, and are eager to get their families and their wealth out of the country. Gee, I wonder why. When you're rushing to get your wealth out of the country, there might be something a little wrong here. Now, I wanted to pause here before we get to the Kushner involvement here more thoroughly to note what the Statue of Liberty says. Now, the Statue of Liberty doesn't talk about golden visas and give me your rich and let's make them richer and make sure we can facilitate their corruption and make sure we can move the money made from that corruption out of their own country. It instead says, keep ancient lands your storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, the tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. See, that's what America is supposed to stand for. The golden door for the homeless, the wretched refuse. Not the incredibly wealthy who are willing to practice corruption with the people in power here in America so that they can come here and live off of that corruption. Okay, now, turns out Trump guys have been doing this for quite some time. Bloomberg News reported in March of 2016 that the program has been used to the benefit of both the Trump and Kushner family businesses. Before joining the White House as chief executive of his family's real estate company, Jared Kushner raised $50 million from Chinese EB-5 applicants for a Trump-branded apartment building in Jersey City, according to the report. So this is an old trick of theirs, but now that they're in power, well, they get to churn this a little bit better and quicker and more efficiently. So during this conference, the highlight of the afternoon was Meyer, a principal for the company, who was introduced in promotional materials as Jared Kushner's sister. So they're like, in case you missed Kushner in her name, it's her middle name, but at this point, obviously, since she's married, we just want to point it out. That is Jared Kushner, Donald Trump's son-in-law's sister, okay? I don't know if they added the wink or an emoji to go along with it. The potential investors were advised to invest sooner rather than later in case visa rules change under the Trump administration. Quote, invest early and you will invest under the old rules, one speaker said. In other words, hey, look, we're in charge now. I can change the rules on you. You better get in, hurry up, hurry up. It's like the most old school scam there is. Hey, look, man, there's only a limited room available. You might want to rush in now, otherwise, I can't tell you. Maybe we change the rules on you. We are in charge. Did I mention this is Jared Kushner's sister? Okay. Now, here's their excuses. Mr. Kushner divested his interest, his attorney says, in the One Journal Square project by selling them to a family trust that he is not a beneficiary of, a mechanism suggested by the Office of Government Ethics. Yeah, now that'll take care of it. No, I gave it to my family. Oh, so then I see you have no interest in it anymore. I mean, it is preposterous. Could you imagine? I mean, look, anybody here. Anna's like, oh no, it's okay, I gave it to my brother. No, I don't care about him. No, will he come back to help me? No, not at all. Us working together and emphasizing that she's my sister? No, of course not. Now, one of the investors that heard all this said, even though this is the project of the son-in-law's family, of course, it is still affiliated. In other words, yeah, we got it. We invest in this, we get a visa, and we get special treatment from the White House. Not complicated, okay. Then there was a Washington Post and a New York Times reporter in this conference. They're taking notes, etc. Now this is open to the public. All of a sudden, they get a visit from the people putting the conference together. And the Washington Post explains, journalists were initially seated at the back of the ballroom, but as the presentations got underway, a public relations representative asked the Washington Post to leave, saying the presence of 4 reporters threatened the stability of the event. Indeed, it has become a little bit more unstable now that we realize what kind of scam that they're running. So they even grabbed a reporter's mic and backpack and tried to physically escort him out. They surrounded the participants of the meeting on their way out so the reporters couldn't talk to them. Asked why the reporters were asked to leave, a PR person who declined to identify herself said simply, this is not the story we want. Well, that's true, that's not the story you wanted, but it's the story you got, because that's the real story. And then maybe my favorite part is, after all this is out, the Kushner family has the temerity to put out this statement. Kushner companies had nothing to do with it. Oh, they had nothing to do with it. Jesus, can I see a picture of the conference real quick? That appears to be a giant, I don't speak Chinese, but that appears to be a giant Kushner in the middle of the screen behind her. Also another Kushner on the right-hand upper corner right there as well, in case it wasn't clear enough. I don't know what it says in Chinese, but it might say Kushner. I don't know what Kushner's had nothing to do with this. I don't know what you're talking about, Kushner. Where's the Kushner part? We got it, guys. You want to benefit off of your connections. It should be noted for the record, that's illegal. Our journalism drive is almost over. It ends in Trump's first 100 days. We need to hire more reporters and more watchdogs. Let's do that right now at tytnetwork.com/go.